of rain and wind here over the weekend on Friday. No nursery stock for what we're doing. And I thought you'd like to have a bit of a look. And this is what... There should be another video later on today, tomorrow. G'day guys, it's Jed here from Van Tilburg Timbers as well as the Van Tilburg Nurseries. We just got here at the nursery today. We're going to go and check on our propagation of plants and our nursery stock. We had quite a lot of rain and wind here over the weekend on Friday and Saturday and Sunday of course, with a bit of snow and everything. So today's the 13th of April 2026 obviously, and yeah, we're just going to go and check out a few plants, have a look around, and yeah, show you a bit around. Just thought I'd try it as well. We had quite a large sawmill operation down here, and you know, as I showed you, we did all the tree stakes and everything else in kiln drying and everything. And unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, last year, pretty much straight after the storms, it became very difficult for us to recover from that. The site actually got condemned. So yeah, we lost a lot of our sheds and everything. So basically we had to wind up the sawmill itself in the operation that we were doing. We still obviously cut a little bit of wood here and there, but more so on our farm nursery than what we did in a large scale operation. It was quite sad, you know. I had to lay off 15 people, which was, you know, it's not something that I like doing. I don't think it's something anyone likes doing. Actually, you know, telling people, you know, sorry, it's, you know, we couldn't operate any further. It's just too much of a health concern, and we only leased the site, so it became very difficult. So we are still in the process of trying to find a new location, set up again, and do what we're trying to do, but you know, it's all going to take time. So yes, so we still cut a bit of timber for, you know, nursery stock for what we're building around our nursery. We still cut a little bit of rough sawn green tas oak for the clients. Unfortunately, we don't do any kiln dried stuff at the minute, or anything like, or moulding or anything like that. We still have all our equipment, you know, they're sitting in containers and everything. So yeah, it's been challenging, losing a large operation like that, especially financially. But on the plus note, you know, we still own all the equipment, which, you know, we didn't owe anything on the equipment. So they're all sitting containers, everything's, you know, ready to go, and just basically waiting for, you know, if we can find a new site to start up again. So yeah, financially, yeah, it's hurt revenue wise, but on the other hand, it's also been a nice break, and you know, we still own all our equipment. So our main focus right now is, yes, I still cut a little bit of timber for the general public, unfortunately not for wholesale at this stage. But yeah, like I said, our main focus right now is just getting the nursery up and going fully, getting more clientele, promoting our business further afield into Tasmania, and potential wholesale clients. And then basically from there we'll just grow it, and then, you know, as I said, we'll get back into the timber industry. So there won't be many timber videos at this stage, but there will be a few as I do the local clients and everything. So I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. So we're walking into one of our propagational rooms, and I thought you'd like to have a bit of a look. So as you can see in here, Sorry, it's a bit of a mess at the minute. We've got a little diesel heater running. We only emptied this out on Thursday last week. Some of them aren't looking fantastic, but you know, you get that. This is very minimal to what we normally do, but yeah, we got these are apple mints. They're looking really good. These ones here, they're Abelia grandifolia sparkling silver, so they're coming along really nicely. They're really good. They all take pretty well. Over here we have Capias, violets, and look, he's even got a little flower on them. So they've come on pretty well. Over here we have, what have we got on this tray? Junipers, Blue Point. They got done about a week and a half ago. And they've already got roots, which is great. And then these are orange blossoms. Yeah, they've already got roots, which is good. So that's not bad after about a week. What else we got? We got red garras over here. They were done on Thursday. And we got another sort of Abelia, which they've already got roots, which is not bad after a few days. Atriplax. So they're a native, Australian native. These here are Escalonia butterflies, so they're the whites. These ones here are Polygarza little bye-byes. Now they're pretty hard to strike, but you know, we've got a few. You know, it's 84 to a tray. If I get 50%, I'm pretty happy. And it looks like I've got about 50%. We'll find out. And then, yeah, these ones here, they're another Abelia. They're Abelia grandifolia nana. And right now, the heater is pushing out roughly 20 degrees in here. So it's been 20 degrees all day, all night. Soil temperature showing about 17.6, so a little bit low, but it's okay. The heater's pushing pretty hard. So yeah, and it looks a bit sad this time of year, but you know, give this another, you know, 2 weeks. This is all going to be full again. So as I said, like last week, this was absolutely chockers. I'm going to show you the next room. Can't forget the coffee. Excuse the mess. All this was basically full of plants, and we just had to empty it all out. Hoses everywhere. And this is what we just emptied out of that seed room on Thursday. We started potting up. This is their lavender oven views. A couple of them. They are geranium. Well, they're actually an ivy geranium. They're the pinks. These are cushion bushes, which is another native, as well as the red kangaroo paws. Then we come back over here. These ones here, helianthums. This one's dark orange. So this is a Cistus rock rose. They're the white. This one here is Hebe, and I think this one is pink candy. Yeah, it is pink candy. They'll come on really, really nice. These ones are Hebe Marie Antoinette's. They come on really, really well. They're a really, really short type of Hebe. They only grow to about 350 mil high. Then we've got two lots of Hebes in here. We've got Hebe Lake, and then we've got Hebe Dismifolia. And look at that, beautiful flowers. We've got a couple other different Hebes in here. That's a bit of a throwback for some reason. This is an emerald green Hebe. He only gets to a couple 100 mil high. He's more of a ground cover. Look at all these lavenders. Look at them all. Beautiful, just beautiful. This one here is enormous green. That's an enormous green rocket. Enormous Tom Thumb. And enormous gold thumb. And look at them, they're huge. Well, there you go. They've only been in here for roughly four, maybe 6 weeks. Yeah, they're coming along nicely. And if we pull one out, look at that, almost ready. Give them a bit of food. These ones are another ivy geranium, and this one here is, I don't even know if I put a tag on it. I better tell you what it is while the mother stopped, but no, I didn't put a tag on this one. But yet again, beautiful pink flowers. Another lot of atroplax. You know, as I said, they're atroplax. They are like a vine, bit of a ground cover. And this one's a Capia. Beautiful, beautiful Capias. More Hebes. These ones are Weary Image. Look at them little flowers. They're so happy in here. A couple of indoor plants. A few more lavenders over here. We didn't have great success with them. That's alright, we'll do another lot. It's not too early, or too late, sorry. And look, we've got a heap of other Hebes in here. And then, yeah, we've got some of our winter annuals that are just starting to come up. Pansies, violas, some poppies. And I think we had some pretty bad seed this year, unfortunately. But as you can see out here, this was completely full. All this is just stuff that we're not happy with. We're either going to repot, get rid of it, clean it all up. But in this area we had 5,000, 6,000 plants and 140s. Yeah, these we weren't happy with this season, so we're going to have to clean them up or do something with them. You know, you get that. And yeah, so you've got all our soils here that we're mixing up. The nice big machine makes it nice and easy. And yeah, we've made this bank. And here's all our Hebes that we've been planting out. Let's get up here. We've had a lot of rain. So as you can see, yeah, we still got our mill. It's still here. We just don't, it's, yeah, not like how it was. It's alright. But yeah, we've got Turgis Margs, Westerringer Lilac and Lace, Westerringer Albers. They're all Australian native. But look at that beautiful view. Couldn't get any better. But yeah, here's a Hebe garden that we're working on. And yeah, more Hebes for sale. So here you go, look at that. This is that Marie Antoinette, look at that. So yeah, so there'll be a lot more for us to show as time goes on, but I thought I'd just do a bit of a quick video and a quick update. And yeah, there should be another video later on today, tomorrow, I think. We've got to build some greenhouses, so I'll show a bit of that. And we've got a bit of potting and some pruning to do, so we'll show that as well. Alright, I'll catch you on the next one.